What's up, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Sports Center family? It's Roberto back with another banging video, guys. And this time, I want to talk about possibly the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh! Player of all time, Jesse Cotton, who just came off a first place victory at YCS Vancouver, going undefeated, only having a draw in round 8, running the Unchained deck. Now, Jesse is a well-decorated player and has proven in and out that he's possibly the greatest. I mean, with 10, maybe 11 YCS final appearances, I'm not mistaken, with 4 or 5 victories, it's really hard to argue that there's anybody out there that's as good as him. Now, there are people out there with more YCS wins. You have Chris LeBlanc and maybe a few other players that has more YCS wins. But besides that, Jesse Cotton has been to the finals more than anybody, and I don't think it's close. And to consistently go to the YCS finals that many times tells you something. And that's just the finals. Let's go through his credentials, starting back in YCS Long Beach 2012 Sunday Dragon Duel, where he won first place. Mind you, guys, Jesse Cotton is only 23 years old, and I think he turns 24 this year. And like I said, he just recently got second place at World Championship 2023 Master Duel Tournament. Um, he has a top 16 WCQ North America in 2015 with deck list is unknown. I don't know the deck from that event. YCS Toronto 2015, he got third place with Burning Abyss. YCS North America 2016, he got top 8 with Phantom Knights Burning Abyss. YCS Toronto 2016, he got top 16 with an unknown deck. I don't know the deck for that one. He went to the World Championship where he got 9th through 26th place in 2017, running the True Draco deck. YCS Toronto 2017, a third place finish with Zodiac. YCS Dallas 2017, top 32 with Spiral. YCS London, first place with Spiral, his first victory. YCS Atlanta 2018, top 32 with Pendulum Magician, my favorite deck. Salt Lake City 2018, top 16 with Pendulum Magician FTK. YCS Santiago 2018, top 8 Pendulum Magician FTK. World Championship 2018, top 8 with Goki. YCS Columbus 2018, top 64 60 card hero Dark Warrior. YCS Niagara Falls 2018, top 32 with Thunder Dragon. UDS Montario 2018, top 8 Danger Dark World FTK. YCS Sydney 2019, second place Danger Thunder Dragon. A Team YCS in Atlanta in 2019, second place Danger Thunder Dragon Link. YCS Guatemala City 2019, top 16 Danger Thunder Dragon Link. I mean, I'm running out of breath trying to talk about these victories. YCS Knoxville 2019, first place Danger Crusader Thunder Dragon Link. Danger Thunder Dragon was Jesse's deck. Everybody knows that. WCQ North America 2019, top 64. World Championship 2019, 9th through 28th place Thunder Dragon. YCS Niagara Falls 2019, top 32. UDS Panama City 2019, first place Danger Lunar Light Orchid. Team YCS Lima 2019, top 16 Danger Thunder Dragon Link. UDS Tulsa 2020, top 8 deck list unknown. Remote Duel YCS North America 2021, top 16 with Tenny Sword Soul. YCS Rio de Janeiro 2022, fourth place Danger Tier Elements. YCS Niagara Falls 2022, second place Danger Tier Elements. YCS Pasadena 2022, second place Ezekiel Tier Elements. YCS Dortmund 2022, top 16 Tier Elements again. YCS San Jose 2022, first place Tier Elements. Remote Duel YCS North America 2022, top 32 with Tier Elements. YCS Sydney 2023, first place Tier Elements. YCS Lima 2023, top 16 cash tier. YCS Los Angeles 2023, top 16 cashier. YCS Santiago 2023, second place cash tier. YCS Philadelphia, top 8 cash tier. Team YCS Sao Paulo 2023, top 4 Unchained. And finally, the YCS Vancouver, first place with Unchained. The list goes on, man. So Guys, Jesse Kotton has proven time in and time out that he is arguably the greatest player. We can argue that there are players that are just as great, but I don't really think that we can argue that there's anybody better than him. He's proven so many times that he is the best player. His consistently, he knows how to play every deck. He learns every deck, and then he goes to events and he consistently tops. He never really scrubs out. A failure for Jesse Kotton, and we always expect him to get, anything less than top 8 at a YCS is a failure for him. And now it's to the point where if it's not first or second, it's a failure for Jesse Kotton. And I think he holds himself to a standard of getting first place, not second, not third, but first place. And he's been like that for a very long time now. The competition has gotten better around him, but he's found ways to continuously improve, improve, improve. And that's what we like to see in these Yu-Gi-Oh players. We like to see improvement. Will there be anybody that will top Jesse Kotton's level of achievement? Probably not. And the crazy, scary part about this, again, this guy's only 23 years old. He's still in his prime. He's only going to get better. At, at the end, when it's all said and done, he may have at least 10 YCS wins. Jesse is comparable to the Michael Jordan in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because when you think of greatness in Yu-Gi-Oh!, you think of Jesse Kotton. We compare everything to Jesse Kotton. There are other players out there that are just as good, but there is nobody that can do it at the level he does consistently. And it takes a lot of practice and learning in order to get to this point in your career. He has a YouTube channel where he goes over content and even talks about a lot of things. Just recently, he dropped this video where he was talking about, this is right after his YCS win, and he was talking about Unchained possibly being tier 0, being the best deck. Take a look.
And then what I think should be done moving forward, and I'll do it live from just walking around the suburbs in Vancouver. Okay, so tournament obviously was a success for me, not like Lima where I can talk about where the shortcomings were. But I think Unchained is just very good. We're seeing crazy representation for it.
Now, for him to be a top player and to sit there and go over this and tell this to the rest of the world, that shows you Jesse is a very unselfish person. From what I heard from a lot of people, that he's very down to earth. He talks. He doesn't act like he's better than a lot of people. Some pro players just, they're too cocky and they think they're better than the rest of the world. Jesse Kotton apparently is not like that. This almost every year this guy is at Worlds. And it's going to be, eventually it's going to probably get to a point where Jesse goes on a winning streak and nobody can stop him. Jesse learns every deck and he masters it to the point where even when he plays against these decks, he knows how to beat them because he knows how to play every single deck. That is one of the main things. Jesse finally got on Dueling Book as of recently, maybe a few months ago. I had never seen him on there before, but I think his name was like Jesse Kotton YouTube. And immediately all his games were loaded with viewers because everybody wanted to see how the great Jesse Kotton played. Jesse arguably could have been the number one Dueling Book player, but he stopped playing after so long. His record was amazing. He didn't lose too many games. He was always winning. Every time I win this match, he was winning. Yes, occasionally he did lose because, of course, we all lose games. But sometimes, you can't help that, especially on Dueling Book. But in person, I don't know what he does differently, but obviously his deck building skills and his side decking, everything that he takes time to come up with scenarios and how to play this and how to play this. And he learns every scenario that his deck can get into and how to play out of it. And I think that's what makes him a great player. We can sit here and say that, he's lucky, he's this or that, but you don't have that much luck in the world, guys. And this here shows why Jesse Kotton could arguably be considered the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time. I would like to hear you guys' opinion on if you guys think Jesse Kotton is the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time, or do you think he still needs to do a little more? Because some people may say Billy Brake, some people may say Jeff Jones, some people may say Patrick Hoban. But as of right now, I think Jesse Kotton is without a doubt the greatest. You do have Andreas Torres, Chris LeBlanc. You have other great Yu-Gi-Oh players, Jeremy Mitchell, Kamal Crooks. There are a lot of great Yu-Gi-Oh players out there. But when it comes to the greatest, the standard is set by Jesse Kotton. And that's not taken away from the players like Hani and, all these other talented players out there. Hunter Lloyd. It's just so many of them. Calvin Tahine. The list goes on. There's so many awesome, great Yu-Gi-Oh players. You got upcoming players like Charlie Ray Taylor, who is making a name for himself. Christopher Lars, like I'm impressed and I love it. But right now, guys, Jesse Dean Kotton is the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time, and I don't think anything else needs to be said. We'll see how things pan out at next YCS. If he can continue a streak, I do think he's going to go on a winning streak, and it's going to take for somebody to really step it up to knock him off his throne. As of right now, when it's all said and done, he will go down in history books as the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time. Let me know in the comment section what you think and how do you think the ban list will look and how this format will end, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel and let me know who you think I should do next on top Yu-Gi-Oh players in the game. The greatest of all time, Jesse